Yo, we are live. What's good, everybody? Hitting y'all up real quick. Just popping with y'all, man. We talking about everything going on in the world today, and today we got a big news. Everybody been talking about it. It's been like big news. And Larry Hoover was pardoned, or his sentence federally was commuted by Trump, and it's big news for everybody in Chicago and all over the world because the guy has been held in prison captivity for 51 years, which is longer than I've been alive. So, and probably a lot of y'all watching it was not alive at this time when he went in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really crazy to see how much time it is, and then it's really crazy somebody is to mentally be able to handle being locked up for that long. Because I don't think I would be able to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously you got to do what you got to do, but it's like that's just really hard. When you hear about his story, me learning about him being locked up the year I was born, that was always something that I kind of kept in the back of my mind. Like, damn, since I was born, somebody been in prison every single day because you got so many things and thoughts that you do in life and just so much stuff that in life you don't even really think about it. You just be living, and then you think about somebody when you hear their story that they've been locked up as long as you've been just walking around having your life. People, the bros right here. Damn, y'all on that quick. What's good?
Yo, yo, yo.
What's good? They put y'all on that fast. I had
Yo,
to
what's
come
that
back to this
word?
page. I didn't even know y'all was there that quick.
Yes, sir. We in the
We,
building.
What,
reporting live from Diddy's mansion. What's the deal?
From Diddy's Mansion is crazy.
from Diddy Mansion? That ain't good though.
Nah, it's all good. This motherfucker's still good. The house
Oh,
ain't do nothing. The
Yeah.
house ain't do shit. Don't get it twisted, brother. The house ain't no trial. The house ain't do shit, but
the mansion is off limits.
My
the
bad.
the,
I'm out
They
here at the
can't say
pool.
this shit. Now.
the mansion ain't do shit, brother. It was the people in it. Folks chilling by my pool. He just keeping it quiet.
Yeah, I'm outside right now, Joe.
He by the pool and shit. That's this shit. We holding it down till they free him.
Yeah,
They
I feel
put
you.
folks shit up for auction. We in this bitch.
As long as they move the baby or you in that bitch.
No, actually, that was part of it. I made him keep it here. I made him keep it here.
Oh
Uh,
man, don't worry about for why. Just give that shit.
that Johnson and Johnson is the best.
You know it, nigga. What's been up with y'all in the weather, man? The weather's out there. Where
Shit,
Man,
you
you
up
know
to
what?
be?
It's beautiful out here.
I'm
It's
in I'm in Iraq, bro.
You
I'm
in
in
the right?
Chicago.
yeah.
Bet. That's
Yeah,
We
I'm the one in the south. It's 85 degrees down here.
it's decent. It's decent there too. Shit, it's
it's
decent.
decent.
It's
It's
decent
cold.
today.
I
Look
was
out,
out early in the morning though.
look outside your window, bro. You got one right in the back of you.
It's sunny. It's sunny. It's sunny, but it ain't all that. It's windy in the city. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh, yeah, it depends on where you at.
Yeah,
I ain't by no lake.
but it's
Yeah.
mad early though, so it might warm up by 4 5.
Nah, it's warm now. It's about 70. 70 is warm, but it's about 70 out there. It's about 70 out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
bad.
About 62 up here, but it's still good enough. But yeah, man, I
I'll
was
be
just
right back. Right back.
talking about them letting Big
Yeah.
Bro, and I was mentioning the fact that even in that my whole life, you know what I'm saying, and just even hearing about somebody being locked up the entirety of your life on Earth is
That's
like
Your
crazy.
whole life, he was there before we was born. Which one is worse?
well, I mean, think about it like the year he got locked up in September, and I was born in June,
Yeah,
so he still was locked up before I was born.
yeah.
So like it was just that same year. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't nothing new. It's a story for a black man that ain't new. That ain't new for a black man.
It's really crazy that they could hold you captive like that, and then he ain't did no murders in the prison, and he ain't did none of that stuff. He tried to better himself the whole time he was in there.
Son. What's the dude that did 80 some years, died in prison in 2020? He did 80 some years. Willie Robertson.
Yeah, I think I did hear about dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they locked him up for a rape he ain't do.
Or
Right, that
Michael
old black guy.
Francis.
Yeah.
Think about Michael
But
Francis, the
but they
mob dude, the
but
white
they
mob
they
dude.
They play them games. They exonerated him for the rape, but he killed some people in that motherfucker, so they still didn't let him out. But
that'd be the crazy part.
Yeah, and that's product of your circumstances. Like, I wouldn't have never been in here to kill nobody if y'all wouldn't have put me in here, and I had to survive.
Yeah, you definitely
But-
gotta survive. It ain't no free riders in
But it's and he was in Angola. The you know what I'm saying?
That's in
One of the
Louisiana, right?
Yeah, one of the most treacherous prisons at the age of 16. From
That's
16,
Louisiana, right?
He stayed in there all
16
his
years
life.
old.
Angola is
16 years old.
Louisiana, right?
Yeah, where Boosie, C Murder, all them like
they go through that too. Yeah,
all of them was been locked up there. All of them. You know what I'm saying?
And they got these political prisoners like Mumia Abu Jamal. These guys been locked up. They used to say back in the 60s they was police killers, but they was like Black Panther type dudes.
Yeah.
And they still in there right now. You know, Trump didn't he ain't even looking in their direction. You know what I'm saying? But
because ain't no publicity in freeing them.
Right.
Ain't no publicity. The black folks, the niggas that's living right now don't know dude.
Right. That's fact. And that's why they put you away like that, because like you said, decades go by.
And the people that loved you forget about you. The people that loved you died.
I think that's why he did. I think that's why he did Larry Hoover and NBA YoungBoy at the same time.
Yeah,
he wanted to appeal to the young crowd and the old crowd.
Yeah,
that's true.
And NBA YoungBoy was already free. All he did was just wipe away his probations and shit.
And remember,
he was already out. Oh, I didn't
know. He was already out, brother. He was in the halfway house. He just got out the halfway house.
So he did his time, but he just cleaned it up when he ain't got to keep checking back in with them.
Yeah, he don't got to keep going through the federal, checking back in with him. So he didn't really do nothing.
He didn't really do nothing. Boy, to appease the black people that's gonna be in the next voting cycle to keep them with the Republican type move.
Yeah, with the people that he gonna want to be in office. See, this the thing. Even though he gonna be out in 4, he want the people that he want to take over. And when he endorse them, we gonna ride with it because he wiped away NBA YoungBoy papers. He freed Kodak Black. He freed Larry Hoover, even though he ain't free.
Right. Because now they
still got a 200-year sentence hanging over his head.
I'm like, and then it's a win for Larry. It's a win for Larry because he gets to go to a state prison where he'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, see the light of day, be around, you know what I'm saying, people be able to come to visit him. But locked up is locked up, bro.
Yeah, but you know, he was doing like 21 and 3. He was in there 21 hours. They let him out like 3 hours a day. This 27 years went by. Like
he had no contact with the outside world.
Yeah, you couldn't even human contact your family. So if they came and visit you, they couldn't touch you.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
I know that.
That's crazy.
So like you like that for 2.5 decades, nigga. You can't wait
but don't give me a cookie when you got a whole meal right there.
Right. They dangling at him. I guess they making it because that's why I said again. They making it increments. It's not like
don't dangle. You done dangle me, but you done dangle me for 50-some years already.
They done had 13 appeals. That's a lot. That'll make another motherfucker not even.
You done dangle me for 50-some years already, Yusef. Don't dang. I'm speaking from like being a black male. Like we gotta see the other side of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't be wanting to see the other side of this shit because then we have to do something.
Be mad.
No, then we have to. Once you eyes open, you gotta do act. Once comes out the eyes open, action, right?
Right.
That's true. That's very true, brother.
Then you gotta do action. We don't want to do action, bro. We don't want to do action. We want to take that.
He been in power for, in their mind, he been in power for 50 years.
Yeah.
And they just take Big U and them up and every other kingpin that they've been grabbing. And
now they should have put them where he was at.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Replacement. All right, cool. You know, we got enough Hoover, so let's go ahead and do this with the boy from Cali. We just do him, you know. Or when I was young, Suge Knight was these niggas. You know,
it wasn't no difference from letting Big Dirk out, then taking Lil Durk.
Exactly. Right. Check that out.
Damn, Bullet. You just snapped at that one.
That's a correlation.
I think it's more one-sided on their part as far as them wanting to hold back, because the people on our side is gonna support. You see us kind of come into the same code with the whole Rodney Henderson's, with the whole Rodney Hinton, with the whole Carmelo Anthony situation. You see people crowdfunding. You see people coming out protesting. You see people getting lawyers for these people. So it's like, it's one-sided on their end, because we ready to do the work
with their money.
We back on code. We ready to do the work as black people. You know what I'm saying? The productive side of us. It's 55 million of us, Bullet. We know it's low. We know it's low vibration.
I was about to say,
we know it's a bunch of dusty Negroes and ratchet hoes out here that ain't on shit. We know that, but it's 55 million of us.
Okay, and I get small box. And I give us 5 million.
I give us more than that, gang. You been paying attention to what's going on, like the ego.
But look, we got a lot. It's a lot of internet gang. It's a lot of internet movement. It's a lot of just because.
No, it's a lot of financial support, brother. They took
look,
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. But his money,
and they kept donating.
Look, that money was good. We did show power. I mean, but now look, they still charging them. They still charging them with murder.
Yeah, so, they don't dump shit with them.
So now that money and justice, which one gonna win? Which one gonna win?
We gotta play it out.
And then it's not even about them just
we fighting. That's the whole point. We fight. I give back saying them white folks right. He shouldn't have been out there. He shouldn't have did that. He should have been a good Negro, pulled his pants up and fixed his hat straight and made sure he stayed out the white folks' tent. We not playing like that no more.
No, we're not.
It's a different era.
But
just fighting back, and then it's not. You got to think too. It's a lot of stuff that go into that element, because you got hip hop that is taking over the world. So a lot of people, that's a lot of younger generation, they don't have the same vitriol as the older generation. So they want to be on the side of blackness. They want to be on the side of black people. They're not running around feeling like, oh, we're gonna carry on our parents or the generation above us mentality. They want to be what we say. They want to be on our.
Come on, man. They want to follow the culture.
Yeah, they don't want to be on the outside no more. So you just got a smaller portion of those people that's running.
I just hope the culture that ain't a trend, because a lot of motherfuckers follow trends.
I ain't a trend, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be in Texas and I be seeing these.
Once it ain't
motherfucking establishments, they at them court dates in person, boy.
But
look how many people standing out front of Diddy shit. He ain't even.
They not playing, bro.
They ain't standing outside. They watching it face to face. They making it be like a part of it. Why you think they starting to say now? Look what they saying about Diddy. Oh yeah, he might not even get convicted because in their brain.
But this is the thing you got to think about yourself. Them European crimes he did. They don't want him to go to jail for European crimes.
Well, he got European money. He rich as hell.
No, but they don't. But what I'm talking about is the white man don't want him to go to jail for European crimes. So they'll change the narrative and let him out. It's what I'm saying is his life is still in the danglement of Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
Just like all of ours is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You think about even
now you get what I'm saying, Stoner. You get what I'm saying? We got
different ways to look at this shit. You know,
we gotta overthrow that fact that our lives could be dangled by the Europeans.
That ain't gonna happen sitting in their country. We're gonna have to build our own location. They're going to war. Anything you put up together, they going to war.
Yeah. You're right about that. You're right about that. It won't happen in their country. Okay. You're right.
Because it seems when we get the point that we got to build something, right? And whenever we try to build something on this land, it seems as though it's always sabotaged or destroyed.
Yeah, because they still got the power to do it.
When we got those receipts, when we got 400 years of receipts of that oppression, it's kind of hard to navigate.
There's no end.
Yeah. All they gonna, because them receipts, all they do is take them and burn them.
But when you got money like Diddy, Jay-Z, motherfucking Jordan, you're supposed to be building some kind of institution or a product that they can't take off the shelves.
But like you said,
That's true.
yourself.
I agree. I
But
agree
like
with
you said yourself, they installed that fear into them where once they see they trying to do that, they're gonna wipe it all away.
And
Right.
that's what we seeing with Diddy. That's what we seeing with Bill Cosby. That's what we seeing.
Or
with
they'll
Seth
kill you
Rogen.
like Kobe. They'll give you the code, get your ass in your plane, that bitch going down.
Well,
That's what we ultimately seeing niggas being put in their
Kobe
place.
messed up when he married that white woman.
But we watching them put niggas
Still
in
Mexican, but still same shit. She
No,
identifies white.
No, that woman European. That woman is white.
Is Mexican or yeah, whatever. But I bet she gonna be with a white man now. He gone.
Yeah, that woman is white. She whitewashed, white skinned. That
Well, I
woman
don't
is
know if
white.
she's Mexican. She's some type of Hispanic, but she
And
identifies
she
white.
is
You know,
in real life.
white.
In real life, she Hispanic, but they got a thing over here called white Hispanic. And
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what she claims.
When
you know
you
what I'm
look
saying?
at that
That's,
visa, when you look at that green card, it's gonna say she white.
yeah.
Right. They gonna live like that because that's gonna be on the and who don't want to be on the winning side?
Me?
Nobody does. None of us do.
I'm sorry. I'm on the winning side because I know
back to the pool.
You got to think about it. That's not the winning side. That's the placebo. That's the placebo side. It's a sugar pill.
Right. That's the popular side. That's just the popular vote.
They side is a sugar pill. The side that's winning is the side that know God created us to be the ones.
Come on, man. Talk to him.
That's the side. The side that winning.
The cream of the crop.
I'm gonna even take race out of it. The side that's winning is the side that knows ain't no other human race supposed to keep another human race down.
Yeah. But it's like you said, they know who we are, supreme.
And then that's boring. It takes too much time to do all that. You got so much other shit if you could be doing. And then, like I said, I don't see the younger generation carrying that on. Now, if you got a certain amount of money and you rich and all that, and you got to do that for your family legacy.
But this the thing. This the thing. Yeah, they see that about the other generation. That's why they mixing in with it.
Yeah, yeah. That's a survival tactic. You know
that's why they mixing in with it. They like, nah, nigga, y'all never do it. Watch this. We're gonna allow your little young black boy to impregnate our white girls.
Right. Now we all blended in one.
Now my little white girl got dreads.
Right.
What the fuck y'all gonna say now?
Man, I just watched. I was just watching Dr. Clyde Anderson talk about how they don't even look. You know how they used to come out kind of looking with green eyes and all this other shit. Like you couldn't really tell that they was kind of racially ambiguous, quote unquote. They're not even looking like that no more when they mix with us. They coming out straight nigga.
Yeah, because they already know it's science. Our melanin is the dominant. It's the dominant cell. We're gonna dominate the cells of the baby. We're gonna dominate the physical aspect of the baby.
Thing.
So look,
you can even see the NBA game tonight. They gotta take a black person out and pluck a white man in there just so you can see they and then get him out of there real quick.
Yeah, nigga, you know who we run this, but guess what? We run it when it comes to athleticism. Right. We don't run it when it comes to the money or the business or the team or we don't run none of that.
Infrastructure. We running the culture for sure. Like Tariq Nasheed always say, we run the culture because we are the only people that circumvented the world and had people influenced by our culture without having to put a fucking gun in their face, a sword in their face, killing them, making them switch religions. They just wanted to do it because of our spirit, our essence, and who we the fuck are. You get
but guess what? They found a way to exploit it and get rich off of it.
Exactly.
And chain us.
No infrastructure to it, like you just said, but we scared to build.
Yeah, and chain us with them. That's why.
Think about this. I don't look at it so much like we scared to build. I think a lot of us have been trained since children to think that white people shit is better or white people is cold.
And white people gonna come and save us. And white people gonna come and save. Don't forget that part. We've been trained to think they gonna come and save us.
We're looking for white people to recognize something. For instance, Ice Cube got the 3-ball basketball player. What the 3 basketball? Why he don't have the same money and all?
Because the white people ain't involved in it.
Right. Exactly. So, but we'll turn up and watch the NBA, and then
why you think the NBA wanted to sue him? The NBA was going to sue him.
Hell yeah, because they like, what you doing, nigga? You ain't supposed to do it. He's like, no, we're gonna do our own thing. And then all the old NBA players went
to the other small.
So he
and if you notice any of them old NBA players got no job in the NBA.
No, it's too many. Say they got 430 people. They can't have 430 analysts talking about the. You feel me?
No, but
but with the fucking this nigga shit, or wait, what if other people start making their own leagues, just like the fucking WWE?
But I ain't gonna lie. Before him, it was N1.
But see, N1 lost their shit for whatever reason. But
because they didn't. Because look, N1 lost their shit because they didn't do right with the money. That's why they lost their shit.
30 for 30. I didn't watch it, but
I
know
they didn't do right with the money. The people who ran the shit, you know how it go, bro. Sometimes how it go. You see,
and one was it was black owned, right?
Yeah. It was just like it was like three black that came together, invested their money, and got some street ballers, and it was just part to part. See, and how they was getting making a killing is because the park district is free.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're getting.
I didn't know that. That was their grind. I see. And when they started having to spend money,
they bread off sponsors and shit.
They wasn't having to pay to throw their games. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't having to pay to have the game, like have to pay for a venue to have the games in.
Yeah, I like that too.
You going to Rutgers, you going to the Black Top, you going to you in Chicago at Washington Park. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But you just
and
you just setting the time. They were just setting the time, and motherfuckers know like, oh shit, I'm coming to watch. And one gonna be up here.
They was hustling backwards. You got to spend money in everything you do. But at the end of the day, that Ice Cube and them figured out the right route. But how do we get everybody surrounding them and watching their shit so it'll bring them kind of money that the NBA got? That's really the whole trick.
It really ain't our fault that the television networks don't want to pick them up. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's white people run the television networks. The Europeans run the television network.
They got the WNBA and they can't make that shit be official. They just put it together.
They looking at the WNBA like they slow baby because it is picking up it's picking up now. You get what I'm saying? Just like women boxing, they using Clarissa Shields back to build women boxing. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm glad she's staying independent. She get all the money from her fights because she throw them.
She'll hustle. And that's another reason that they don't want people like them to make it, because a lot of this shit is independent now. We got the streaming thing. You got a lot of people got their own mind. So
they control minds as much. Now there you go with that. Now, if Ice Cube smart with the streaming thing, he would involve streaming in the big three, and that a way to get it out to the masses, where they can watch it.
Probably got some kind of way they doing it. Yeah, that pool decent right there, boy. You got a pool out there? Hell yeah, that shit nice, and as big as a bitch. Hell yeah, I like that shit. 85. That shit too every day.
What is like 90 out there?
They be like, well,
it's like 89 or some shit. Damn, that 90.
Yeah.
Man, that's beautiful.
We at the pool.
That's nice. I need one of them. Getting tired of the big city.
Yeah, what?
Tired of the big city.
Yeah,
hey,
no, y'all can always come down here, man. Visit the kid.
Texas is always there, man.
Yeah, my girl just told me today. She was like, "We gotta go down to Texas. You can visit your friend. I want to visit my sister." I'm like, "It's been said enough."
Rello down here right now.
Oh yeah, Rello down there.
We gonna link up tonight. He down here in the DF Dub.
Wow,
what he doing down there?
Shit down here with Ms. Lily Dig. Getting some shit together and order and shit. He ain't really down here for nothing specific, just visiting and shit.
Oh no, when I was saying what he doing down there, I was like, is he moving down there or he just visiting down there?
Oh no, he's just visiting. Yeah, he's just
okay.
Man, I'm still trying to do.
Tomorrow, so that's why I'm gonna get up with him today and shit.
Oh, okay, getting back.
Yeah.
All right.
Do some music videos, get some content going. You know how it is.
Shit, I just got back from the video where it was real. Got it in for. Shit, I was down there for a minute.
Oh yeah. How long you live?
I was down there. Shit. Well, I got down there last Thursday. I just got back yesterday.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was decent. They messed around with you or what? They ain't like funny.
Nah, well, nah, shit. I know how to move just like you. I just had to learn how to move with it.
Right. Yeah.
I learned how to move just like when we was on Michigan Ave or on State Street. What time it is? You know what time it is? Hey, let me get up out of here. See it.
Right.
That would get up out of there.
Yeah, I think they was more intimidated by the group. Everybody out there making, stepping our feet down and doing it real big. We can't, and it's just like seeing anything else. If we saw some white people standing outside every day doing something, we'd be like, "Man, what the hell going on?" You know?
No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't bother. We'd just let them be.
Yeah, they'll call police on our ass.
Yeah, we'll let them. You know why we'll let them be? Because we scared.
Right.
We scared.
And now you see Trump didn't won. So you come out there.
We scared of white. We scared of white folks. We just don't want to be amendment. We just don't be amendment.
Well, they show their ass now.
We scared. We not gonna say a white man could come in our neighborhood. He'll live there for 50 years and nobody never touch him.
Facts.
One thing we gonna say is, hey man, don't do shit by that house right there. You know that white dude there.
He'll tell him your ass.
Yeah, he'll tell him.
That's what got your boy Tori Lane.
But guess what? We gonna tell him your ass too. We telling on each other.
Hell yeah.
So the same niggas that saying he'll tell on your ass gonna tell me.
And that's what got Tory Lanez fucked up. He out there did what he did. The white boy came and flipped around. He's supposed to be a neighbor in the neighborhood who watched the whole thing go down. He said one thing, he come to court say a whole other thing. That's supposed to be that's supposed to be some shit can't be used against you. He said one thing to the police, then he said a whole other thing on the stand, but they still use that shit against them. And it's like, man,
you know what time it is, G. When they want you, they want you. When they want you, they want you.
They doing whatever they want to.
When they want you, they want you. Your money can't save you. Your fans can't save you. Only person that can save you if it's another white man say, I don't want him to go to jail.
Right. That's what they do. Power. That's exactly what they do.
You know what I'm saying? Power and leverage. They got the leverage, they got the power, and they say everything that you got, we gave it to you anyway.
And that's why when Diddy was going through his thing, every time I say a podcast, I say, look, for 30 years, we watched them tell us that you was rich. Every time they said it, we believe them. So now, 30 years in the future, if they say you're a freak, how we gonna say you ain't?
Yep, they know what time it is. It just be going that way, like you say, you make one wrong move that they don't like, and it's
over for you.
It's night, nigga.
And then they got everybody wanting to be down with them or get their money or have a contract or get a deal. And that's what's waiting on your ass.
Yeah.
And they even came at motherfucking Bill Cosby, gave him the 1-2 punch. They ain't give a fuck who they is.
Yeah, it didn't matter if he was 87, 88. They didn't give a fuck, buddy.
You go catch it. And so that's why I like all the money. And I even see somebody like Dame Dash where they didn't lock him up, but they trying to come at him and sue him and take all his personal assets and take his new business. I mean, they just basically like, nigga, when you come to court, you better give it all up. I don't give a fuck what you own.
Yeah, they like, you keep talking that shit. We gave you a chance to just bow out gracefully, take the little money. You still want to cry about Rockefeller, about us taking it, about Jay-Z siding with us. You still want to throw us under the bus. We got you. Hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on.
Defamation, taxes, law, and
this lawsuit, that lawsuit. You touch this bitch got a civil case against you. That shit going down. It's just how it go, man. It's just crazy out here. It's spooky. Like Fufu say, it's spooky out here.
Oh boy, yeah. M-Rec.
Yeah, M-Rec. Like M-Rec say, it's spooky. Shout out M-Rec.
Yeah, but you know what though? I don't know what to say because I'm like, as much as I want to get in the game and do all that shit, I feel bad for them dudes. It's like I watch celebrities, but it's like I feel bad. Like, nigga, I don't want that. I don't want that kind of money. Like, that's the wrong kind of money.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it only happens to the people who align themselves with the money. It can only happen to the people. Let me correct that. It can only happen to the people that align themselves with the money.
Right.
If you feel like this money is made you and it's everything, and what they do to you, what they could take from you will hurt you.
Right.
That's when it's ball game with them.
They can set something up and just use it again.
Yeah,
Girl, Cassie coming at old boy like that. It's like this your ex-girlfriend. Like how the fuck she even could get the federal government to come and make a case against you? Like what the hell is going on?
It's once you align yourself with the money, that's when they know they got you. So sometimes
think about the money Diddy getting. He's seeing $50 million checks.
Yeah, sometimes you got to turn that down. Sometimes you got to let them know where you stand and your morals.
I see what you're saying. Or even think about being a celebrity for 30 years or 50 years. Like, you know.
But it's possible, but you got to be your own type of celebrity.
Right.
Not they type of celebrity.
You can't be having them basically taking you to court and making you be having to show up with it. Like even they did Michael Jackson.
No. This is what you can't be doing. You can't be throwing freak offs. You can't be involving yourself in European things.
Not at that level. It's got to be a point where you stop. Like all these deals that he kept.
This the thing. We got our way. We got our way, and they got their way.
Yep.
No matter how much money you get, stay our way.
Yep. And they feel like he crossed him. They feel like
because you was doing it their way for so long. Now you want to flip back to our way? No. That's when it's too late.
And then he came out saying he was trying to have a black political party. And he was going to be the one who paid for it. Yeah. If
you don't do cocaine, don't have parties with cocaine at your party.
Facts.
If you don't fuck boys, don't allow fuck boys to be at your party.
Facts.
If you never chained up a bitch before you was rich, don't do it.
Or at least make the bitch be somebody who's gonna agree with you, and then they gonna turn. But see, I'm gonna tell you, all Diddy did when he fucked up is he never gave them bitches no dough on the way out. So
no, because he was breaking bread while he was breaking their legs. He was breaking bread while he was breaking legs. Them bitches was living the best life they ever had.
I agree. And then like the broad that was on the stand yesterday, she sued him after she got fired. 400,000. The nigga gave out 400,000.
He sexually abused me while I was working. Bitch, you never reported it to nobody.
Then why would you, if he sexually abused you in Georgia, what the fuck are you doing in Miami with him? If he sexually abused you in Miami, why would you rather fly to Turks and Caicos? That don't fucking make sense.
Why would you work for him for 5 more years?
That don't even make sense.
And 7 more years. Until you worked for him until he let you go.
Look, the man did this in the court. He was like, "Oh, you said he raped you on this day." When we looked on your Facebook on that very day, you posted at 1:55 in the afternoon. Yo, Diddy is my mentor. I love him. He one of the best people in the world. I love you, big Uncle Diddy. I'm like, damn, this is about the nigga who raped her earlier that day. The fucking
That's just like Cassie said. I still got love for him and shit. Oh, bro, she got a fucking husband right there in the damn courtroom.
She brought pregnant out to here. He's sitting every time he walk out the motherfucking hallway, he's going crazy, swinging in the air like this fucking I'm gonna kill this nigga Diddy. He mean mugging the shit out of Diddy. Diddy trying to look away, like, hey man, get dude out the room. He keep fucking looking at me crazy, man. Get dude out of here, man.
That was all the act. He acted. He knew about all that shit already.
Right. He go in that bitch and he like, baby, I walk outside every 15 minutes. I go crazy. Out there.
I want to kill him. I hope they let him out. Lying his ass out.
They walking up in a courtroom right now. They're millionaires because Diddy paid her $20 million off.
Hell yeah, and then the hotel, he gave her $30 million, and the hotel gave her 10.
That's man, come on now. Imagine this: you married old girl all the way up until she said her baby daddy, her boyfriend was a dude. Y'all was broke. You had to go to work every day. You keep getting up pregnant. You like, I need more clients.
No, he was the trainer.
I know. So
he already knew she was fucking with Diddy.
Right. So he started looking around and he looking in the motherfucking cabinet.
And that's why look, this they tell half of the story. He was the trainer, right? Diddy was paying him, right? That's why Diddy told her mama to get him $20,000 or he was gonna release this and that because Diddy felt like he was paying him to train her, not fuck her.
She took off with her. Right?
Yeah. So he wanted his money back for the training shit. And she didn't have it. So he said, call your damn mama or I'm gonna release this shit, bitch.
Imagine going to prison over some shit like that. And everybody in this bitch been killers, murderers, motherfucking, these niggas been kidnappers. And your motherfucker there like almost put a video out. And they locked me the fuck up.
But imagine
lies, man. It's lies. They try and destroy it in there. And they
you going to jail for shit that niggas done did plenty of times.
And you rich as hell. You ain't supposed to be talking about
motherfuckers did that shit. Motherfuckers broke and did that shit. Oh yeah, bitch.
I'm finna do it, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I'll send this shit to your daddy. I'll send this shit to your daddy. Bitch.
It's bros that they get up and smack a nigga.
So you telling me all this long I've been giving you money for weed and you was fucking the weed, man?
And left the nigga and then got 3 babies on with the nigga and then sue you.
No, okay. You pregnant by the weed man now?
What the fuck?
The weed man, nigga? The weed man?
I can't even fathom it, bro. And then this nigga sitting here dealing with that shit like she could say anything.
And this shit is the same. That's the same class. That's the same level. Just a different class. She fucked the personal trainer. Got fell in love with him, fucking on him, and you done gave the nigga money.
Yeah, you see,
Trump said he gonna in the hood. You done get a bitch money for a 7, but she done sucked the weed man dick and kept the money. She's you know what I'm saying? You
riding down the street. She walking down the street. You like, I said, get in here. Get in the car. And she like, I can walk back. I don't want to get in there. You just mad. You hitting the motherfucking front row of the window. I said, get in this bitch. Get in the fucking car, bitch. Niggas blowing behind you. You swinging your arm like, go around, nigga. Damn, your stupid ass. Get in the car. She walking down the street like, nah, get you mad.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
You mad as hell. Like, okay, I'm going to beat her. As soon as she get this, I'm going to beat her.
Bitch. You ain't supposed to be. I said, get a tray 5. I said get a tray 5, not this motherfucker.
He's sitting back flying them all around the world. They giving him the woo wop, and they want to now say it was written in it. It's crazy. And then he's sitting in the, because think about this. He could stand up in the courtroom at any point and be like, "Yo, lying, man, what the fuck is this lying?" But they'll grab you and take you back in the back, and you ain't gonna have a chance to come out there and hear nothing else. You just gotta
now you looking on the TV monitor. They speaking for you.
Yep, that's it. You can't say shit. Did you hear that, Mr. Combs? You in that bitch like, yeah. It's fucked up though, because I always say this about Diddy. One thing: if you would have just fucked with a black lady, nigga, none of this would have happened.
Now there we go. Now that's what I'm saying. European, stop involving yourself in European activities.
She don't know your culture. She don't know how you was raised. She don't know nothing about blackness. But you think you're gonna take her. Not only did you take her, but you drug her through the mud. Like you scraping all of you go. The bro is 17 years younger than you. That's like, nigga, that's you beating your daughter.
But guess what? But guess what? She didn't realize her pussy was the way she was gonna get ahead.
Facts.
She had for people who were talking that shit, she was fucking Ryan Leslie first. She was fucking the whole nigga, and Diddy took her from him.
It's all Playboy shit. And you see when old boy Kid Cudi, this nigga walking around wearing a dress, and he popping out to some, why you coming at my motherfucking bro? And it's like, nigga, what is you talking about?
Of course he was mad. He found out you was fucking a nigga that was wearing wedding dress. I'm a fucking bitch.
A regular nigga do. I'm a regular nigga like me. I'll be hiding in the bushes and shit when you come out your gig, nigga, and be like, "Hey, come here, nigga."
You got,
I be having the same dress I saw your ass in the hand chasing me out.
yeah, nigga. I'm gonna come see about this, nigga. You tweaking, what? You
You think
tweaking.
come on, man. Anybody gonna fight back? But he supposed to be on the stand like he tried to kill me because I was after his lady. Nigga, that's normal. Get out, man. What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Where your proof at? Did I touch you? I unwrapped your Christmas gifts. What the fuck? Man, get this man off the fucking stand.
It's like, you know what they did? I'm gonna tell you what happened. When you be around somebody, like say when I was growing up and I was in my 20s, my homie crib, we can go to his crib every day. It didn't matter. We could drink, smoke every fucking day. I probably was in my 30s when I started realizing, like, God damn, wait a minute. I'm supposed to like have a family, kids. Wait a minute, let me get back to life. But my boy crib was like that in the hood. It's like coming up from my teens, and then you mess around, you in your damn 30s. This just was in the hood, right? So you don't realize until you get older that goddamn I'm a fucking alcoholic. Damn, man, I smoke too much fucking weed. So imagine you with Diddy. Now this nigga got sherm, coke, crack, black tea, float, coke, heroin, and it's way a lot. It ain't little. It ain't like you got to come up with the dough. It's every fucking where you go, and it's right there. So basically, when you see that courtroom, you seeing a bunch of drug addicts. You seeing a bunch of crackheads. You seeing the people that just it's fucked up in the mind because they've been off this shit for so long, and then he cut you off. You can't afford that amount of fucking whatever he had in them rooms. You can get it some, but you can't afford that fucking level of that shit or the lifestyle you had. So when he go on the court today, these are people who feel like I'm pissed off. He cut me off from the lifestyle. I need 15 sherms today. So
my booty hole this big now. I don't want to do nothing.
I did all kind of wild shit. Then he cut you off. This was kind of look at Dame Dash. He can't get his fucking mind around why he ain't around Jay-Z no more. But it was a time when that wasn't even a thought. It was normal Jay-Z. So then he cut you off, and then that drug or whatever you used to have is over. And so they like, I'm coming to court against you, nigga. I hate you. I hate you. You're going down. And them people see that shit. They coming there smoking and shit, looking like cluckers, man. They
That's why they like, man, this might be over with in a little while, and he might not even be going to jail.
It is high end level. And look, you could even think about it like this: Trump, they hit him with 43 felonies. But when you look at the people who did it, these are regular motherfuckers who get like hourly wages and shit like that. Think about it. They go to work for some company or thing. Then you talking about a billionaire who got high rises all around the fucking country. How the fuck you think you could do some shit to affect? What are you talking about? Get your stupid ass out of my way and let me go do what the fuck I got to do. And he still became the president. So these little minions and shit like that, they make a lot of noise on TV, but they don't really have power. The
only thing they wanted was to defame his character. Once the white man's agenda is done with this shit, it's over with.
Back to normal. They're gonna be doing parties again, dancing. Everybody gonna show up like, we knew you was gonna be back, nigga.
But he'll never be able to get back, nigga.
I doubt that because I said this to myself. I said, because all the white people saying he'll never get back. And I said to myself, Diddy literally was the one who created the fucking hip hop that we know today. It ain't like he was a part of it. He was the nigga who was sending the niggas out. He was the motherfucking dojo key. So how the fuck wouldn't he be able to do this shit again if he chose to? That's crazy. That's just like saying Jordan couldn't shoot a 3-pointer or a 2 because he's 59.
Well, the NBA made that possible though. Only thing Jordan could sell is some shoes and shit. When the NBA said your career, his career was over in the NBA, they made it over in the NBA.
But look at music. You got
but look, the white man control music, bro.
Facts. That's true.
They control. We made it. We don't get it twisted. We made it, but they control it.
They do control. They control who become famous in it.
Yeah, and they control who become unfamous too.
True, because that's what they did to do.
They're gonna unfame. They'll unfame your ass in a minute, bro.
And that's good enough. Because
that's good. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You lose the fucking conversation.
I ain't saying they're gonna be broke when you get out of jail.
Right.
I ain't saying none of that, bro. I'm saying his people not gonna fuck with him.
Right. But I believe they will. I believe that when you beat them at this kind of level, you become like the new
and look, I give some people gonna try, but then the white man gonna make an example out of them, and the other people be like, nah, you know what? We're not fucking with you.
Because you know why too? It's a lot of white people who did that Me Too shit, and they still ain't back on. They still
there you go. When you go against when they want you in their country, remember what we said. This they country, right?
Nice.
When they want you buried in their country, they gonna get you buried in their country.
It's over with. It's over with. Because my lady, we was talking about Tori Lanez, and how I was like, it don't matter, no matter what happened to him. As soon as he get out of jail, they
sending him to Canada.
I said they drive him straight to the airport.
His ass going back to Canada.
It don't matter what happened, because you got a charge with that shit. They get you out of jail here, and you go back home, and you can never come back.
Yeah, so he's gonna be back to Canada. All that dual citizenship is over.
It's done. And I'm like, that's all them bras was doing when they got him caught up. They probably didn't know it was gonna get his ass to jail time, but they really wanted to make sure he get the fuck out of America, and they had that kind of power. They just can't.
The Rock Nation, Megan and Rock Nation, Jay-Z. Every time, like DJ Academic said, I know who to fuck with and I know who not to fuck with. I talk about this person, I talk about that person, but there's certain people that I don't talk about because I know.
I think I've seen that.
What they could do, what they could do to me. He like, I don't test their gangster. I don't test their gangster. He's like, once I said something about blah blah blah, and I saw some motherfucking lawyers sending me papers and shit about this and that. He's like, man, I ain't never say it again.
Yeah.
He said lawyers was offering their help. He hadn't even received nothing yet.
Crazy.
But lawyers just called you after the blue, offering their services.
Hey man, nobody
like
let you slide
like
no more,
like
man.
you in a bullpen as a county. It's crazy.
That's what dude did to himself, man. Now he's sitting in there, and that boy talented got all that money. And I don't even know he ain't just telling bro, let's just have a menage a trois. Come on, I like both of you.
This the thing. And like they said, it might have been about him cracking the code with turning this album.
Exactly what it was about.
And turning this album into an NFT.
It's literally no way around it.
Yeah, because they leave out the fact that he turned down a deal with them to turn this album into an NFT.
Wow, man, see, I didn't know that part. I did not.
Yeah, they wanted to sign him. So first. You ain't gonna let me sign you, and then you go come and
make more money than we could have made. Plus, I'm cut out the money. So when because you know that lawyer was called Alex Spiro, and that dude is the same one who got Diddy, got Jay-Z out the situation with that other lawyer, Baz Busby. So that when I keep hearing his name, I'm like, damn, that's the dude who Tory Lanez's father was talking about after the trial back in the day. I remember.
Yeah, he's the district attorney.
Oh, he was. No. Oh, he was. Damn.
He was the district attorney.
Oh, I did not know that.
He was a New York district attorney.
So
he used to be.
Wow. So then Jay-Z hired that nigga to be his private lawyer. God damn, that's rich shit. I didn't know that because I was wondering, like, how the fuck he was even involved?
That name Sparrow didn't hit you from a minute.
And when he was dealing with Jay-Z situation, I didn't put together with Tori, but now the Tori situation is back up, and they didn't put the evidence with the police recorded in. His lawyers on their side. Like, we just
what's the dude? What's the dude? Giuliani. Giuliani replaced Giuliani replaced him. No, Giuliani replaced him. See, Giuliani was the one that Jay-Z didn't like.
Right. So
Giuliani was the
running with Trump. When Trump
Giuliani was the one that was the stop and frisk and shit. And
yeah.
The hip hop police. That was Giuliani.
Right.
So that's who had took that. Sparrow was the one before Giuliani.
It's crazy. I didn't even know that. So he got a lot of legacy in the game in New York. So then Jay-Z hired him.
And you see they took him down, even though he was Trump. They took him down. That's why he couldn't be. That's why he wasn't the mayor of New York no more. Giuliani. They took him down.
They trying to come after him, because after Trump won, it flipped, and then everybody was,
They took him down. I forgot what his criminal case was. His ass got found with some.
I remember he was going to court dealing with that. Yeah, he definitely was. Yeah,
when Hillary and them did it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the Dems. Yeah, they do that kind of beef all the time. That's why when it flipped again, or that same time frame, Trump got
ain't that wasn't Hillary? That's what she was senator at.
New York, yeah, upstate, yeah, all over. You should show up, yeah. So they be battling, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They come at each other and shit. It's like, and that's why I said Diddy is somebody who they could ask for money from. So in 30 years, if you was running for fucking office and you wanted to get a goddamn money for something, you can go to Diddy and be like, yo, hey, hit me up for 20,000. Can you give me 5,000? He looking at you like you're a Democrat. Yo, you're a Republican. Hey, bang, 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 bang. So now in the future, when favors need to come down the pipeline and you've been hitting motherfuckers up if they wanted it for 2-3 decades, it's like, nah, he ain't going to no jail. You know what I'm saying? No way we doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be crazy.
And all Diddy got to do is he gonna do a plea deal, bro. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna do a plea deal, and it's the plea deal gonna be time served though. You know what I'm saying?
I see, because that's why they sitting you in jail.
Yeah,
right. That's why they sitting them in there, won't let them out, because no matter what, no matter how many months and times I get it. You're right. No matter.
And it's not a win. That's not a win because the shit's still on your background.
And they're gonna probably be like, after this, we want you to get domestic violence help.
Now you got to go to all these advocate shit and
you got to do community service for the next 5 years.
You said it'd be all this embarrassing shit.
Yeah, and it's the best way to walk out the prison right now. And he's gonna have to be like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Give it to me. Right. I'm tired of this shit. I gotta go back to one of my houses, man. I gotta get. I can't do it no more. I'm about to kill myself in here.
Because you can't imagine what it's like to have caviar and motherfucking your slippers brought to you, food already made, a big ass table in that motherfucker, a boat that you're gonna get on after.
Getting your dick sucked while you eating pancakes. He probably still doing that in jail, but
come on, man.
But he rather be eating his pancakes. He probably get his dick sucked while eating pancakes in jail, but
dude, he rather bro on every spot. You got a broad at the crib, you got a broad on a boat, you got a broad on a plane. Then when you land in New York or wherever, you got a broad there. You got a broad in the bathroom. You got a broad. That her whole job is to just iron your clothes everywhere you at. And they running around begging to be your motherfucker working for you. And it's been years. This will fuck your mind up when you're going through some shit like this, because remember, there's been years of him living like
that. And you like what am I actually on trial for?
Right here, this bitch going crazy. They got you.
This is my normal life. I was living my normal life.
This is what I'm saying. They mad at a person like that. But see, I think about it. He from the hood. He from Mount Vernon. He went from Mount Vernon down to the hood in Harlem and stood around all them niggas and stood around them every day and made niggas famous. And now I think that he a street dude, man. They not gonna be able to.
But this the thing though. It's like you should have kept it black, G. Just kept it black.
That was it.
Yeah, you should have kept it black. All that shit he was doing was showed to him by a white person. That's why I said it wasn't him.
100,000%. Now he first of all wanted to be one of them motherfucking Hugh Hefner.
That's why I call it European things. Stop! Don't do European things, and they can't arrest you for European crimes.
Now that's some shit right there. Another way of looking at it at a whole nother level, because why would you go put yourself in a predicament where these people could chase you down with all this money and it ain't even in use? You can't even use the money. You got to give up half of your fucking fortune to get a lawyers just so you can get your motherfucking ass back free.
Now they done dumped you down. They done dumped you down $200 million.
Then you get home, everything you got gonna be a bill. Because you can't.
Yeah, and you still got people that's gonna civil sue you.
Even if you win.
Yeah, that's it. Gonna run up even after your BGO case, you guys still got people that's in a civil sue you. So you're gonna have to pay them out
at the level of celebrity he was at, he'll be able to redeem himself, man, because hip hop is what the fuck he came from. He didn't come from whiteness. Now, white folks might not really want to fuck with him no more.
But this
if he
the
come
thing,
back
G.
and
You see what happened with Big Meech?
Big Meech got one problem in this equation. He didn't do music.
But this the thing. This the thing. What I'm saying about what happened is everybody was advocating for him to get home and come home. He came home, and this what he do. He got a couple interviews because people this what I'm saying. The tactics that they do when you get out of the cuffs is more hazardous than being in jail because the way it works is you need money. You got your people. Some people cut your check, right? And if the people that cutting your check say, if you fuck with dude, you're not gonna get. I'm not fucking with you.
Right. Be bad news. But see, look, this is another thing that I was trying to say about somebody like Diddy. Back in the day, when he was bringing up artists, they were from zero. They wasn't people who had a name first.
Of course.
A thing with him. He did his magic with him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they had a name. And then they didn't just become a name. They became literal legends. So when you hear Mary J. Blige or Biggie Smalls, a lot.
But you got to think about all them people who don't want to fuck with him.
Now, I'm not saying go back to the old folks. I'm saying you can use your same methods that you did and just create new youngsters, new motherfuckers who become.
But they made a stigma about you that you put pills in people's stuff and fuck them in the ass.
To our era, you're probably right. But to some shorties, that's gonna look at him and say,
"No, they got the most jokes."
19. I want some fucking motherfuckers.
They know they got the most jokes. They got the most jokes, bro. They made this Diddy shit. They made this no Diddy shit.
I agree.
You got 14-year-olds.
I'm talking about on his redemption side.
They not look. This is for the younger people. They doing this for the young. We already knew Diddy was freaky.
True.
This is for the younger folks. This is for the internet. This is for the internet.
Right. It's a party. It's a party.
Yes, it's a smear campaign.
Right. And there's no redeeming. And
ain't no redeeming yourself in these young people's eyes when they hear you fuck boys and you like nut rubbed on your chest.
Yeah, it's different level. It's different level. That's what I think the girl ultimate goal was. She didn't really care about jail.
You got to think about the shit that getting exposed in this case, and it's coming out publicly, bro. Right. All these kids do is watch the internet and watch the podcasters and watch the streamers talk about this and this and that.
Right.
That's their education. You got the ones that be in the books. You got the books. You got the nerds. But the others are this. You get what I'm saying?
The internet, the world,
the internet,
the whole world is the TikTok,
the whole world, internet.
The YouTube, the whole world.
All right, and all they hearing on that is the diddler, Diddy. Don't go to a Diddy party.
Did you go come back and be the person to say, "Nah, man"?
No, man, they lied. All lied on me. I ain't gonna sit in the corner and jag off while you fuck your girl.
Man, they lied on me. But see, that's what I was saying. That what they're trying to do is they're still trying to make it seem like he's finna go to prison, and they'll be like, "You got to take the stand." Because if they was holding me hostage against my will in a jail like that, and I had that kind of money, I'm going my ass up on the stand. I'm gonna be like, every one of these motherfuckers lying. I remember that motherfucker. I know that motherfucker lying.
Look, but this the thing. This the thing. It's a tricky thing, right? Going up there, you could go up there and say they all lying, and you could just look like the regular old black man that everybody that's blaming the blame on everybody else, or you could go on there, or that's what I know everything about. I know how they trying to flip it, how they gonna flip it on them, or you could go up there with the wild card and the mitt, like yeah, all right, but they ain't tell you right. They ain't tell you right that they liked it. Yeah, I fucked her. You could go up there and admit, like, yeah, when I nutted on your chest, you you go up there.
It's fine. Hey. He gonna look bogus.
No, they already got him looking bogus.
But see, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is how you know it's racist, because they'll do like the LGBT colors, right?
Yeah.
Like all of that is in. And as soon as bro again, I see you down there, bro.
As soon as gay stuff come out about Diddy, it's bad.
That's like, oh my God, this is the
Yeah,
worst.
oh my God. But look, but this the thing. This the thing. The stigmatization of that.
I was looking at it. I'm looking up there, Kevin.
You know why they you know why they do that? You know why they do that? Because
My bad,
you know,
I'm back out.
you know why it happens like that? Because Diddy don't give money to the LGBTQ.
They would have protected him. They would have probably been like, hey, whatever
They only
you do.
they only protect their investors. They only protect their investors.
Some of them people in the boardroom is LGBTQ.
No, that's giving them a job, nigga. That ain't giving no money to their cause.
What? They taking all his money when they do it.
No. Gee, what I'm saying is
I never been. They're not giving money directly to that community.
Yeah, he's not going to their events. He's not being you get what I'm saying? Advocate for them. He's not being an advocate for them. He might hire them because they know how to suck dick good. We already see that he dabbled in both sex.
Yeah. That's why.
So, them people, I mean, the stuff they said about him is just bogus information. It ain't like they proving he did no RICO case and all this shit they got. Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it's video proof. We just can't see it.
Right.
They just can't show it to us. It's video proof. They got video of the sex off. So you got videos of him nutting on the motherfucking chest. You got videos of the gay acts.
Then they got witnesses that come out. He jumped. Witnesses said he smacked it. Witnesses said he had drugs. So it's like the witnesses.
And then you got the actual dudes that he fucked in the court.
Right.
But all of this sound like just freaky shit. It don't sound like
that's what I'm saying. It's not crimes. It's not crimes. That's what I'm trying. That's what we were saying.
Think about this.
It's a smear campaign.
Yeah.
Prison time. And they all in the jail heard that you rub shit on your chest. Now how the fuck do you sit in the jail?
Now and y'all got me in prison?
How can you sit in the jail?
Y'all got me in jail?
Y'all better send me to the female. You better not send me to the male one, nigga. I can't go.
But they say. But them niggas honor Diddy in that bitch, bro. They trying to he got the bread, bro. They trying to wait on him hand and foot.
They would be a steal your family had to move. Niggas like, hey.
Yeah, they want to get Diddy up out of
there. Yeah, once this case over with, he had to. If he actually got some time, he had to go to PC. Yeah, I had to go to PC.
But the feds gonna talk to him and they're gonna be like, when we let you out of here, you better not fuck with none of these people, man.
Yeah, you can't do shit. They gonna put so much clause on that plea agreement, bro.
You about to get a phone call.
He gonna have to move like Russell Simmons.
Yep.
Yeah, go to an island.
They gonna say, where you going? He gonna be like Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, I'm going on remote. You won't hear from me no more. I won't start no more trouble. This what they want.
Shit on the internet. Fuck all that internet.
No
shit.
more trouble, bro.
I'm going fishing with my kids. Nigga.
No more trouble out of you. Because the next thing they gonna do is the kids.
Damn, don't say it.
You got to think about it. They of age to get adult charges.
And then them niggas ain't even seen. They ain't even seen Section 8. What the fuck they gonna see a jail cell?
Yeah, that's rough.
So
they ain't even seen the projects.
So I even say this: either they'll tell them that and give them ultimatum, like we can let you free, but we gonna get little what's the name Woody Woo, get him a little 5 piece because we know about that little sexual stuff he did too. Or you could just take this 5 piece for, and I think he'll do it. He'll do it because he love his kids. That's one thing they can't say.
And then say you already did a year. You stay in there for 3. We're gonna let you out.
You think they gonna hit him with 5? I think they trying to kill him. They going for a throat. I think they trying to hit him with 20,
look, this the thing. This the thing. It's gonna be 5 in, but like 30 some years on paper.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then they're not proving his case.
That's why they keep control level.
Yeah, just because, like I said, when you get out of here, what you going to do? You moving away, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You moving away? You going to stay in your house? You're not going to talk to the public? You're not going to no podcasting? You're not doing none of that shit, right?
But Trump said he going to motherfucking pardon the nigga if he get arrested, if he get convicted anyway. He said that
He
yesterday.
did say that.
No,
He did say
he said he'll look at it. He said I'll look at it. I'll look at it. That's not saying I'll do it, bro.
Yeah.
Because at first in 2018, he didn't even know who Larry Hoover was.
Facts.
He played like he ain't know. He knew the fuck.
He probably heard of him.
He know, but this is what he told us, right?
Right.
Facts.
So did. He did.
When Kanye was in there talking about free Larry Hoover begging him, he said, I don't even know a Larry Hoover.
First time he said, I'm gonna have my friends look into that. White man.
Yeah, he played crazy. He played super crazy.
Dude,
now 2025 come, you gonna pardon him.
3 years later. 5 years later. Come on, you got it.
He's a funny guy, bro. He's a funny dude. Because he had to do the research. This is the research he did. This is the research he did. He's asked them, if I actually pardon this dude, do he actually get out of jail? And they say, no. Okay. Yep. I said that shit with the quickness.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. It still feels better for Hoover because again,
that's what I said. It's a win for Hoover. It's a win for Hoover. I know. That's what I stated from the get go.
Hugging your kid and you ain't hugged him since 8.
That nigga ain't no kid no more. He's 40.
That nigga 50. And you ain't hugged your dad since you was like 26, and you know he there. You know he alive.
Man, that's wicked. That's crazy work.
That's a joke. I'm just kidding though. He's still gonna always be his kid. But you get what I'm saying though.
I got exactly what you're saying.
It's just his grandchildren.
Now you're hitting right.
This granddaddy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you're hitting right. This the old man.
Grandchildren in their 20s, 30s.
Yeah. They grown. They grown.
Right.
Larry Hoover Jr. ain't really had that. I don't even think Larry Hoover Jr. got that many kids.
Probably don't. Probably got one.
Crazy.
But what about his wife? They got married later in life.
But they won't be his kids. Where you get the fuck at?
Well, I mean, at that time in prison, they probably had conjugal visits.
No, not the prison he in. No, not the Fed.
No, Hoover, his woman was pregnant when he got arrested.
Yeah, with Larry Hoover Jr.
Right. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But I don't think he got extra kids after that.
No, he don't. He only got her, and he only got him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's why we said the grandkids. Larry Hoover Jr. got kids, but I don't think he got that many.
He might not. Yeah. That's another thing. Yeah.
Now the wife had kids that ain't Larry Hoover's.
Oh, did she for real?
I think so. I think Larry Hoover Jr. got brothers and sisters.
Been in jail so long.
Okay.
Been in jail so long.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, she still live life.
Yeah, 50 years is a long. Like I said.
Yeah. What woman keeping that vagina closed for 50 years?
There's no way you can do that. No way you can do that.
They don't make that. That shit ain't never happened. Not even in biblical times.
She's still down with him, and that alone is something that they call it bidding with you. He could talk to somebody. He could.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And that's because she know the situation. She knew the situation.
It's almost like Trump was looking at the humaneness, the humanity part about it. Somebody 74 years old, he's 70, me 78 or whatever, his own self. He like, damn, okay, he can't even touch people. He can't see his kids. Okay, maybe, you know what I'm saying? And that alone is your brain is able to come out of that little box and now stand out in a big open room and walk around.
Well, but guess what? He knew he couldn't do that in 2018, bro.
Facts.
He went out. And then another thing, and I told somebody this. I said, watch when Trump get in after they hit him with 43 felonies. He gonna make being a felon illegal now.
Now you get it. Now you get it. It's all about him. It's all about him. It ain't about us.
Remember, they gave him 43 felonies before he was the president. So now he can understand what it's like to be convicted, what it's like to be going to jail.
But he never did a day in jail or any of that, bro.
A billionaire? This is like the Diddy thing.
Nigga, what I'm telling you, felon is just a word to him.
Right.
It's never going to affect him.
That's
It
what
never will affect it.
That's what I was saying about Diddy. He's a billionaire. They're not gonna let him spend
No,
that.
no, that's different. Diddy's black.
Yeah,
I
and he is.
ain't saying it's gonna be effect because he's a billionaire. I said it's a effect. It's not gonna be effect because he's white and he's a billionaire.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts. That's facts.
And he done held the presidency twice. He done held the presidency seat twice. It'll be different. I say if Obama catch felonies, he might not never see none of that. Yeah, because he was
never happened.
because you know what I'm saying.
That shit would never in a billion years happen.
Nobody ever brought that up, bro.
Yeah.
But Jordan, I mean, Obama would have been like official. He would have never did no crimes. He'd have been too scared.
But what I'm saying is, them scary crimes that Trump did. Them ain't no. He didn't do no ruthless shit.
Right. It wasn't violent crime or nothing crazy. You know.
There was scary crimes.
Trump and them is like really do crime like that though.
That's facts.
He did fucking people over crimes, stealing from people crimes, not paying people crimes, rich people crimes.
What you do when you got money.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, even if Obama did those crimes, he would have never saw the presidency.
Right, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Any other above for him would have been.
Any other above for us.
Yeah, I get what
any other above for us.
Yeah,
I just saying Obama's name, but I'm saying for us as we look in the mirror, black men, any of the above.
Yeah.
No, it's over with. Benito, get the fuck out of our face.
It's a wrap. We actually gonna lock your dumb ass up even think about it.
Hell yeah. Don't play with us.
You going to jail, buddy.
You want to play with us? You think you put your name on the ballot.
They lock Kodak Black up for having a felony and acting like he wanted to get a gun, remember?
Yeah. But his dumbass shouldn't have acted.
What you think of?
But look, if Diddy beat his case,
nigga, they take you to jail for drugs, and you could be the user, nigga.
Yeah.
But look, if Diddy win his case,
they call it self-harm, self-mutilate. You go to jail for harming yourself.
Damn.
They only made that shit for us. Because if you white, they send you to rehab.
That's fact.
That's crazy.
They got tired of arresting. They got tired of looking at a black man thinking he the drug dealer, but he really the clerk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the problem with a lot of these cases. They get to interpret the law.
So they was like, you know what? We got to come up with a law where we could just arrest the people who doing the drugs too.
Yeah, that's all the war on drugs was. That's all the war on drugs was.
Guy where they legalize drugs and don't nobody go to jail.
You go to Amsterdam, you could kill yourself on the street. Nobody, they just scoop your ass up.
You go to Oregon, right here in our
country. You go to Oregon. They done legalized
Kensington and Kensington Street in Philly. Pennsylvania. Come on, man.
You go to Seattle. They done legalized heroin.
Yep.
Come on, man. Skid Row in LA. These are legalized drug zones. You know what I'm saying?
Nationwide, no.
Nigga, they got camps for you to get clean needles.
Yeah, Lower Wacker in Chicago.
Hell yeah, you go Chicago. I mean, Pulaski Road on the south side, on the west side, or fucking kids. Kids.
They just it's still illegal. They just don't give a fuck.
In the DFW, it's called Harry Hines Boulevard.
Yeah, I know. You know, by the state fair.
So every city got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's a way that shit getting to you too. And nobody got no boats.
Yeah.
Or no fucking phone.
But Stoner, what I'm gonna say is what you named, that's different. Them zones where you could just do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And Oregon, you can actually do what you want to do anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they did for
in Seattle, you could do what you want to do anywhere. In Canada, in Amsterdam, you could do what you want to do anywhere. You could do your drug anywhere. It's not just a street. No place like that for black people. It's just not just a zone or a street or a place where it's known for drug addicts to be. So they just don't mess with them.
That shit next level, man. That's why motherfuckers gotta protect themselves. Because goddamn it, I'm trying to come out to Dallas though, man. I need to do a rap rodeo out there, man. Where rodeo at, man?
I think folks shit. I think folks shit stuck.
It look like that too.
Yeah,
okay,
it's stuck.
Out. Yeah, that's what be happening because Texas so damn far.
He outside in that he outside probably trying to connect Wi-Fi, probably on that Wi-Fi.
Right, that's right.
But he outside.
Shit, we can go ahead and get back to our day, nigga. We talked our shit, man. Niggas, we get back on here one other time.
For sure. Should have checked these bets out I made. Man. Hopefully I'm trying to win some money, man. Y'all be good out there, bitch.
Who you got winning? Who you got winning?
Oh shit. I think it's gonna go 7, so I think the Knicks gonna actually win it. I think it's gonna go back to New York.
I think so too.
Because this the thing is they know Indiana gonna probably beat them, but they know that next series gonna be boring.
You think so? Why?
Indiana, because it's gonna be like two teams that's just alike playing against each other. So the defense is gonna be off the chain, so the shit gonna be low scoring. That's what I mean by it's gonna be boring.
It ain't gonna be that fast paced shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be fast paced and fast breaking. No, it's gonna be defensive steals, tough, hard scoring, maybe 90 to 88. The game is gonna be like 80 back in the 90s.
Right.
When the Bulls played the Hornets type shit.
Right. They were playing Series D. But you think in New York when they got in there, they would have made more of a splash, or still?
Yeah, it would have been more of a splash for OKC because New York be fumbling the bag when it comes to defense.
Right.
So that's why they be able to get blowed out because they don't really.
Because like if motherfucking Indiana get up there and then OKC, then the best.
That's what I mean. Like when I say they the two best teams, but they also the teams that's just alike.
Right, they two twins, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Brunson, he looked like he could do it, but he fumbled the ball.
He too little. He too little.
Right.
He ain't gonna be able to fuck with. He ain't gonna be able to fuck with them.
And they ain't sharp enough.
They defensive sound man ain't sharp enough. You got Cat is the weakest link when it comes down to defense.
And then he too bogus on the body. It's like, bro, because you're supposed to be dominating, but I don't think he can control his body like that. He just
but he really don't want to either. Like Jimmy said, like Jimmy, people
all the way back on the fucking
people don't lie, man. Motherfucker ain't lying, and then when a motherfucker be mad at you, it because they see your potential, not because when they say you weak as hell, they ain't really saying you weak as hell. They saying, nigga, you better than this.
You can be better. You are better than this, right? That's true.
You better than this, nigga.
If he play at a high level, I could see the Knicks taking the whole fucking thing.
And that's why what's the name? That's why he was saying like, nigga, you making me mad, basically. Like when motherfucker cousin, nigga, you making me mad because you so. If I had your height and shit, that's basically what they're saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think when you get that kind of tall, your body, you lose control of it. That's what make a person like Shaq or a person like Dwight Howard such a phenomenon, Tracy McGrady, because they can still control their body. But dude right there, he in the game and he be playing like, I can't understand why he can't get control of his body, but he
it's learnable. It's learnable. No, he can control his body. He just be trying to flop for fouls.
They want to. I see that all day long. What is wrong with these soft ass niggas, man? They are fucking.
He be trying to flop for fouls. His big ass be trying to flop for fouls, and every time he flopping and he hurt and he holding his elbow and shit like that. It's just an act. Shit. It be an act.
It's like every time. But see, they said that about old boy from OKC too. They talking about he ain't nothing but a merchant for fouls because all they do is popping.
Oh yeah. But Gildress could do that though because he's small.
Oh, because he's skinny. Yeah.
See, it's different, bro. You big as hell. They're not giving you that.
Right.
They're not giving you that. They're not. Yeah, you gotta actually get fouled, nigga.
Actually, and that's like in any field, or that's any court.
That's like that'll go the same way on the fucking playground.
You that big. That's why big niggas don't hoop, because niggas you don't get chopped and smacked it up.
Yeah, but big niggas did hoop. Shaq.
He took a lot of that shit. He handed something back, but he took probably way more than he gave.
That's what he knew. He like on the other end of this court. I'm gonna give you an elbow you can't handle.
Right.
A slap you can't handle, nigga.
Break the whole fucking rim down and the game over. Now what?
Yes, nigga. Now what?
Oh, bing. Now.
And guess what? And you want my arm? You going up with me? Right. I'm taking you with me.
Right. And then they start watching the chop, and niggas just stop jumping. They just chop and then step back. Yeah. Wow, nigga, damn! Could you jump for the ball? Y'all weak ass. Cause Shaq going up like ding.
Yeah, but this what the thing. Shaq practiced that way.
Right. To just get in and go. He didn't give up. And that's what Cat needs to say. Shaq, take me in a fucking room. Show me the give it and go so I can just get the ball from him and just go. Because if he could do that and get a good 15 in the first half, they're gonna.
No, what I'm saying, Shaq practiced with people hitting him.
Right. Because the tall guy got to take that sometimes.
Yes. So he practiced how to finish through contact,
and that's key, especially at that height. Oh boy, you saw that, man.
Yeah, you saw that. Call the foul. No, bro, bitch. Run down there.
What is you doing? And then your
mama ain't on this court.
They stare at the goddamn ref while the other team then ran back on the fast
and scored on your man dunking right now,
shooting a 3 by himself.
And then Thibodeau looking like, man, I want to take this big bitch out, but I can't.
you know, they get foul trouble in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I can't take his big bitch ass out. They stuck me with this big bitch ass nigga again, because you know that's his second go around. Because he had him in Minnesota. He had him in Minnesota.
Wow, and now he can follow me.
Now y'all trade for this motherfucker. Now I got to deal with this soft motherfucker again.
But I always see him as a guy that refused to go crazy. If he go crazy one time,
he got all this hurt. He got all this hurt he can use, but don't use it. Your mama died of COVID-19. Your daddy died too.
Damn. He liked the sympathy that you get from the crowd.
Yeah, there you go. He want to cry. He want to cry about it.
He want to start crying, and then
he want to cry about it.
And then he got up and said, "I'm back in the game." You bitch ass nigga! You just fucking cried 13.4 seconds ago. Now you jump your big soft 11-foot ass back in the game. What just fucking did I see this right now? But see, now I understand. I didn't know his parents died. So he can't get the sympathy like that right now. So it's like, hey, y'all for all 71,000 of you motherfuckers. Yeah. and I get it. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want that in life. So I get it. It's like, damn, I didn't know that. But damn.
Ain't no crying in sports.
No, but you see, he did that shit 3 days ago. That's what I'm saying. You know, especially hitting his knee like that too. That was a crying moment. Like, oh my God, that shit. I'm sure the pain. You gotta hop your ass. That's a lot of giant body to be moving around, man. That's just a lot.
And stop standing your ass by the 3-point line, bro. You standing your ass by the 3-point line. Just because you can shoot this motherfucker don't mean we
right. I don't think he liked his position because he wanted to shoot too many threes. He be at the crib instead of being up under the rim, dunking and going crazy. He out there shooting trays from 7 feet. Nigga, that is not your job in the NBA. You got to come stand right under the rim. You run literally the length of the court.
And our job is to keep the ball up. We're going to keep it up for you. Up. We're going to throw it up. All we got to
be going crazy because Brunson get down there. His little short ass. They got a white boy for Brunson. You see that white boy on there?
Yeah.
Motherfucker so fast, boy.
TJ McConnell.
Man, the fuck did they find this little nigga, man?
He ain't nothing but a Irish white boy that could hoop.
But he been waiting his whole life to run like that. This nigga will not slow down. He can't.
He a bunny. He a bunny. Bunny. You know, you got the white boy. He the white boy you hit, and he be like, "Bring it on! I want more." You be fighting him all night.
I swear to God. Then you end up drinking a beer with him. Like I should have just bumped back my jaw.
Yeah, I should have been did this.
What the fuck just happened? He like, hey, I love having black friends. You like, I'm gonna shoot you when you ain't gonna shoot me tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we was friends tonight. I'm popping your bitch ass, nigga. But you know, I don't understand why, and they can't stop him because Brunson do not chase him. You notice that nigga don't.
Bronson get in foul trouble. Bronson he's a liability on defense. He has to foul.
They need him too bad.
He has to foul. So they be trying to save him on defense. They tell him to send his man around. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Send your. We got you. I got your backup. Send your man back to me. Send your man because we need you. They need him more offensively and to run the offense.
But if he get right, see, like you said, if it's a 6 game, I think they can get wiped out today because you got to think that crowd gonna be in Indiana favor.
Yeah. I think Indiana. But this the thing. New York play better on the road than they do at home, and that's fucked up. That's how I go though. They play better on the road. They win on the road.
Ball type players. When they get home, they lazy. Like man,
they get home to New York, they get the fucking the bitch. They out there and going out the party and posing for the cameras because all the media out there worried about what they go dress in.
Shit, niggas walking up with garbage bags on and shit. Like, what
there you go.
What is dude on, man? It's like, it's the fashion district, nigga. Get your stupid ass out of here, man. But look, man, it's still my anniversary, man. Let me go kick on.
All right, man. Happy anniversary to you and your girl. Till I said what's up. Y'all enjoy, man. Bless.
Appreciate it.